Hey, thanks for tuning in for football predictions and food and wine pairings with me, Francis. So today's game is going to be kind of like a no-brainer one, I think. We're going to see the 11-4 Rams take on the 6-9 Falcons, and the Falcons are hosting in Atlanta. Now, the Rams are first in points, average point scoring in the league at 30.5. They are also second in the league with 396 yards per game. Okay, so offensively, they have a high-powered offense, and their quarterback, Matthew Stafford, is currently the front runner for MVP for this season. Now, let's compare that against the Atlanta Falcons, who have gone between Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix for their quarterback. Neither one of them is amazing. They're salvageable, serviceable, The Falcons are coming off of a 2-game win streak, though, so they have that going for them. The Rams recently just lost to the Seattle Seahawks. And then they are also, the Atlanta Falcons are third in the league with 50 defensive sacks. The Rams are a 7.5-point favorite. I'm going with the Rams. Now, the other night, I was wrong on both of the games. I did not expect to see Green Bay win. They were only a 1.5-point favorite, and because I didn't expect them to win, they didn't. They lost. So I'm hoping that I'm right tonight. This seems like a no-brainer, but who knows? This season has been kind of a mix-up between you think this team is going to win and then they just don't. So I'll be watching for the curiosity of that. Now, because we're in the holiday time, Christmas, New Year's Eve, kind of Hanukkah is now over. Kwanzaa has started, and, just solstice, the winter solstice. It's a great time to be drinking bubbles. As I always say, there's always a great time to be drinking bubbles. And today I'm having something I've never had before, and that is Monestrol's Selección, what is this? Selección Especial Cava. And this is from Pendes, Spain, which is close to Barcelona. And this is a cava. The thing that I generally like about cava is that it tends to be pretty dry, more like a champagne. And it is prepared in the traditional method. Now, cava is usually made with a few grapes, and those grapes generally are Macabeo, Pareja, and Zarello. Those are the most common grapes. This particular bottle has Pareja, Zarello, and Chardonnay. I was unable to find out what the breakout of the percentages were of that. But those, with the exception of Chardonnay, those other grapes are indigenous to Spain, and those are the grapes that you will be getting when you're having a cava. Now, when I poured it out, it has kind of a really gold color, and it has a lot of bubbles happening right here. I want to make sure that you can see that happening here. On the nose, it kind of smells like stewed apples, which is kind of unusual. And it also smells a lot like cork, which I wasn't expecting. On the tongue, it's very dry. The finish is extremely dry. There's very little sugar in here. It has a very strong lemon flavor. I got this at Total Wine. I paid $14. I don't think I would get it again. Okay, I read a ton of reviews, and generally the reviews are not mixed like this. A lot of people were like, it's not good. I was unable to finish it. I probably won't finish this unless I can add something in here to make this a cocktail. Overall, I didn't think it was that good. I think the Prosecco I had the other day was better. So I want to show it to you again so you don't buy it, because it's not great. It has a very lovely bottle, and it's Monestrol's Selección Especial. It's non-vintage, and it's just their extra brut cava, which is kind of a dud. So don't drink this, and I won't be pairing this with tamales or anything. Get something else. Go back and look and see what I suggested for Saturday, which was La Vostra Prosecco from Italy. It's the same price and decidedly better. All right. Cheers.